Hey guys, welcome back to another game of Agricola, this time playing with Ken, KLJ, and Kai. I don't believe I've played with Kai before, actually, but this is, I think, just G4, 5, 6, so pretty straightforward decks. Getting away from the G7 craziness of the last couple games I played. Still a strong pack in the opening, though. Hobby Farmer is a classically good card. Hedge Master is great. Grantor is great. Shovel Worker, I think, is a good card, maybe, if I wheel two-wheel, excuse me, because I think I'm first picking Hedge Master here. Yeah, I'd be fine. Officer's also a great card. I didn't mention it, but Officer's very strong. Yeah, I like Hedge Master a lot. It's very flexible. Pretty free to play. It's basically, at its worst, it's just spending a food for a point, and it protects your fence action, and then if you open a combo with it, it's far better. It also allows you to do something productive while playing an Oc to get toward minor goals, like Animal Pen or something like that. Or Grantor is a perfect example. Well, I do love Wealthiest European. I think that's the pick. It makes me a bit sad I didn't pick Officer, because Wealthiest European I find is excellent in Stonehouse games. But maybe we'll wheel Officer. It's not super likely, but yeah. Wealthiest European's got to be the pick here. I think it's very strong, and I'm not a huge fan of any of these other cards. Plowmaker's obviously fine, but plows aren't as important in G4, 5, and 6. Art Director's okay, but we didn't see any Traveling Players cards, and the best Traveling Players card in Circus Manager is not a card that we're going to see third pick. And none of these other cards are cards I care about. I do not like playing Humble Farm Boy at all. It's fine to play just as a 4-wood card, but the kind of game I like playing is not the kind of game that gets these points. Although it is decent with Wealthiest European. That's another thing to keep in mind. Wealthiest European is good in a Humble Farm Boy game. Wow, this pack's very strong. Barnmaster is great. Immigrant Son is probably not the pick with Wealthiest European, so Barnmaster it is. Although Immigrant Son is great. Yeah, Immigrant Son is another card that goes great with a card like Hedgemaster. Just occupations that are perfectly fine to play on their own. Don't really take a lot of setup, give you some sort of advantage, and fit into everything else you're doing. So, but yeah, like I said, Wealthiest European with Immigrant Son is a bit rough, especially when Barnmaster is already a great card. Barnmaster is just very excellent. Pretty easy to get like 6 wood with this. Sometimes you can even get the full 4 stables. And in G4, 5, and 6, there's also a lot more cards that care about stables, so that makes Barnmaster better. Well, I do really like Dove Hunter. I like Haberdasher. Haberdasher would be especially good if we were playing Immigrant Son, because again, it gives you something. It gives you a grain. So like if you're playing Immigrant Son, if you play this late, you get a plow and a grain with this, which is obviously good. Cattle Breeder is fine, and it's what I'm leaning towards, because Haberdasher and Dove Hunter both aren't great with Wealthiest European. I guess Haberdasher is fine with Wealthiest European, but Dove Hunter really you want before the first harvest. Cattle Breeder, yeah, I think the pick here is Haberdasher or Cattle Breeder. Definitely not Miller. Miller is a card you want to play very early. In general. I guess you could play it later and build like the stone oven, but I think the best use of Miller is building the first fireplace, which we're definitely not using it for here. Yeah, I think I'm going to take Cattle Breeder in case we open something like Milking Stool or Ox Team. We wheeled Shovel Worker. Although Ram Wrangler is also good, and Hobby Farmer is great. Shovel Worker is less interesting to me with Wealthiest European. Ram Wrangler is pretty decent. Although it's less interesting because we didn't take Haberdasher. I would have really liked it with Haberdasher. I think Hobby Farmer's just the pick here. Very just good card. Just 2 veggies. Yeah, I mean, Shovel Worker is okay. We could play like Wealthiest European in round 7 or 8. And then like Fence 15 in round 9 and play Shovel Worker and then get like 16 food with it. But yeah, I mean, I like in general, if you're playing Shovel Worker, playing it as quickly as possible. And Hobby Farmer is just such a good card. Ram Wrangler, again, it's just, you want to be using it early, preferably, at least in the round 7 harvest, if not in the round 4 harvest. Humble Farm Boy came back, but 4 wood cards aren't good with Wealthiest European, so it's either a Plowmaker or Child Care Worker. Oh, I didn't even notice that this was draft date. We have a pretty good draft for a draft date. Yeah, I think Plowmaker is the pick. Right now we don't have any plow mechanisms. Child Care Worker is fine, but it's another card that's not great with Wealthiest European. It is okay with Wealthiest European in that Wealthiest European can give you a ton of read to convert. Because with Child Care Worker, in order for Child Care Worker to be worth it, you should be converting read every time. If you're not converting read every time, you shouldn't have played Child Care Worker, or at least most of the time. Because that's really the efficient conversion. 1 wood to 2 food is okay, but 1 read to 3 food is really what you want, unless you have a ton of wood. So like that combos with Wealthiest European, but if like Family Girl flips in round 5, we're not going to be able to get Child Care Worker up early enough, and I'd rather just be doing like taking stone with Wealthiest European or building another room or whatever. And once I play Wealthiest European, I want to be playing cards like Hedgemaster, Plowmaker. I don't want to be spending picks on feeding. I probably just want to be building the fireplace instead of playing Ox early. Oh, I didn't take a card. Branch Collector's fine, especially with Wealthiest European. We can get a ton of stone and then get a good amount of wood. Seeing Swing Plow makes me sad that I took Plowmaker. Although Nail Basket is definitely the pick here. Nail Basket with Hedgemaster is excellent, and Nail Basket with Wealthiest European is fine because we can use a ton of stone with Nail Basket. Yeah, Nail Basket Hedgemaster is great. We can like repeatedly put a stone on 2 wood probably, and like 2 wood stone will get taken pretty aggressively, but we might be able to get it, and if not, that means some people aren't taking like 3 wood. Yeah, I think with Hedgemaster we just have to take the Nail Basket. Well, I definitely want Engineering. I'm gonna hope to wheel it, but Clayhead Extension definitely has to be the higher priority. Yeah, I mean, Engineering with Branch Collector is a little bit awkward, but it's unlikely we'll play Branch Collector this game anyways. I guess Humble Farm Boy didn't get taken, I don't think, unless somebody picked it last, which might have happened, but yeah, Clayhead Extension is just way too high priority. And if we can go like Engineering into Clayhead Extension, that's going to be very strong for us. Well, Village Well with Wealthiest European is great. I do like Ceramics a lot as a card. I even think like playing Ceramics, even if you don't have a reason to build an oven, I think a lot of the time just building an oven and then playing Ceramics and Pottery is worth it. assuming nobody else is competing for pottery, because if somebody else is competing for pottery, it's definitely not worth it, because you're going to have to take really awkward actions. Trees for the Citizens is also really strong. Right now we don't have any other improvements with wood cost, which makes it a bit weak. But like, Village Wall is great, and I really want to take Village Wall here, but I think Trees for the Citizens is just a higher priority. We definitely could build Joinery here, especially with like Branch Collector. Yeah. Trees for the Citizens is just such a strong card. It's like automatically a free 2 points if you have Joinery, which is just crazy, and then sometimes it's a 3rd point. So yeah, I think it's relatively likely we'll buy Joinery this game, which makes Trees for the Citizens great, and we might be able to wheel Village Well. Probably not, but Ceramics will definitely go, and yeah, Village Well probably won't wheel, but that's fine, I think. Is it fine? I mean, I definitely want Village Well, but yeah, I'm just going to take the higher power card here. Wow. Well, we definitely want to take one of the grain wood cost cards, given Trees for the Citizens. So we either want to take Grain Elevator, Parforce Hunting, or Festival Hall. I think Grain Elevator is the pick. It's a very strong card. It makes me sad we didn't take Haberdasher, but I don't really care for Parforce Hunting. It's a playable card, but it's not particularly good. And Festival Hall would be fine if we had Grain Elevator already, but Grain Elevator, without Grain Elevator, we don't have any grain strategies. So Grain Elevator's the pick here. Yeah, I would actually love for KLJ to have taken Humble Farm Boy and for them to play it. Oops, excuse me. Yeah, so what do we want back? We definitely want Engineering back. That's gonna be very, very strong for us. Yeah, it's very possible we can grow like twice in a row, or one round separating it. Madata statue is interesting in general, but it's not good with our cards. It's bad with both Trees for the Citizens. It doesn't work with Clay Hut Extension. Yeah, it's not the pick here. Spices could be okay with Hobby Farmer, but dough is definitely better. The pick here is potatoes or dough. Probably just potatoes. Yeah, dough is usually 5 food. I think 5 food is better than a point. But potatoes, you both get food and a point, and with Plowmaker we can get 2 fields relatively early. Not super early, because we're not playing Plowmaker for a while, but we can get 2 fields in like round 10 and then play potatoes. Even like playing potatoes on start player in round 11 is fine. Wow, Bakery came back. I mean, I like Straw, but Bakery with Grain Elevator is crazy strong, especially with Wealthiest European to give us Stone. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, I mean, we're short on wood improvements, but it's possible we'll be able to buy the well. So if we go Trees for the Citizens, Grain Elevator, Joinery, Well, then that's an extra point on Trees for the Citizens. Drain Pond's obviously bad for us with Plowmaker, and, I mean, yeah, it's obviously Bakery here. Okay, well, what's it called didn't come back. The Village Well, but that's okay. We weren't especially expecting that. Wildlife Reserve is probably the pick here. It might be fine to play it. We'd rather not play it, but it's 2 wood for 2 points if we don't get the well. which is a good deal. I think board breeding is okay, especially with Barnmaster. We want to be able to get good numbers of animals, but yeah, I think we want Wildlife Reserve just in case, especially with Village Well out there. Somebody's probably going to be gunning for the well. Although I guess we could probably rebuy the well after they return it to Village Well, but generally people try to not let that happen. Generally people try to rebuy the well after playing Village Well, so it might be tricky. Yeah. If it was like a card better than board breeding, I'd probably take it. But we just want to fence relatively early and take a breeding pair. I mean, we might be eating animals. There's a good chance we'll buy a fireplace or cooking hearth. So yeah, I'm gonna take the boar breeding. Even if we aren't able to buy the well, there's a possibility we'll be able to buy it after somebody village wells. We're going last, so I need 3 wood here. If Ock comes to me, I'm gonna have to take 2 clay, which is just a complete train wreck. Oh, engineering didn't come back, so unless KLJ took engineering, we're screwed here. Engineering not coming back is really sad for us, especially when bakery came back. Like, this is the second time that I've been expecting to wheel engineering and I haven't. Like, I don't know what it is, but people love that card for some reason. Like, it's decent if you're doing clay strategies, but I don't think it's a particularly high pick. It has a pretty significant cost. We didn't really pass anything like Clay Hut Builder that makes it excellent, even if you want to play some Ox. Kai plays Miser, that's perfectly fine. Please play an Ock, Ken. Please. Please, please, please. Okay, now we have a serious decision point. Can we give up on Wealthiest European? I think the answer is no. Yeah, oh god. This is just going to be a train wreck, because I think this means there's a good chance Ken has engineering, and Ken sitting in front of me is just going to be a disaster, because he's going to take all the non-Ox spots. Yeah, this is an awful start. Yeah, this is the one problem I have with Wealthiest European. Like, I love it in general as a card, but sometimes you can just get train wrecked, like this, and sometimes you can just decide to bail on Wealthiest European, but this definitely isn't one of those times. Kai playing Scorched Earth, that's pretty crazy. Ken will take 2 wood, we'll fireplace. Yeah, this is very bad. Kai playing Art Director means there's a decent chance they have Village Well. They'll probably try to take Stone a bunch. Yeah, I think Ken is going to screw us. He's going to take 2 read here, and we're just going to have awful actions. Yeah, KLJ is going to be in an excellent shape this game because Ken and me are hooking him up. Yep. And Sheep didn't flip, so yeah, my game's a disaster. This just sucks. Yeah, like, normally I would try to bail on Wealthiest European, but we just don't have anything that makes it work. Like, we could have played Branch Collector, I guess, but Branch Collector doesn't do anything for us if we don't have the stone from Wealthiest European. At least KLJ is playing Humble Farm Boy. That's good for us, at least. But yeah, this is just horrendous for us because Ken's going to continue to cut good actions because Ken has the engineering. Yeah, I mean, I don't think we saw any other no-Ak cards. I mean, we definitely didn't see any others. There might have been others in the game. We probably have to start player here with Grain Elevator just for Reedstone food. Or 4 wood, I guess. Either one is fine, but yeah, Ken is... at the very least, Ken will be building in front of us, which means we should be able to grow second, but KLJ also has a lot of room parts, so yeah, this game is just looking very bad. Ken building a room. That's crazy. Okay. I mean, I'll start player here and maybe take 6 wood. Yeah, I don't know what Ken's doing. This might just be Rent Keeper. I guess Rent Keeper would make sense. But then I don't know why engineering didn't wheel. Wow, nobody played knock. I mean, I'm taking 4 wood. Yeah, I mean, I don't... Even with Rent Keeper, building there doesn't make any sense, because he should have just played Rent Keeper and then built. He can't go, like, start player engineering into Rent Keeper, because he's 1 resource short of engineering. Yeah, I don't get it. KLJ is going to get the well here, which is fine as long as KLJ has village well. But, yeah, I mean, this is just, like, as poorly as this could have possibly started for us. With clay at extension, I'll definitely take 4 clay here if it comes back. I mean, I'd like 3 food fishing, but whatever. Okay, there goes 3 food fishing. Of course, sheep flipped last, so yeah, I mean, literally everything went badly for us this game. I don't know what could have possibly gone worse. I guess maybe sheep not flipping would have been worse, but yeah, this is just really horrible. KLJ is going to be able to build in front of us as well, unless we take 2 reed, which I guess I will, and hope to wheel Reedstone food, but we... Oh, can start playing with nothing? What? What is Ken doing? Are you serious? Can naked start player just for Reedstone food? What the... I don't even know what's going on this game. I'll just take 3 grain, second action, and riot 1, I guess. Yeah, I don't see how this game could have gone worse. Yeah, I mean, I could take 2 food to hurt KLJ, but that seems bad. KLJ might build a room here. KLJ might build the well here. I don't know. I have no idea what's going on in this game. Yeah, like, this has to be engineering. I just don't know why Ken's playing this hard for engineering. Like, maybe he has officer. but he still doesn't have a way to rent out his stone quickly. It's very confusing to me. There goes the clay oven, so it's going to be a problem for us. I mean, we're fine with bakery, medium, but in the mid-game. Yeah, I mean, it is a knock-like game so far, Ken, but I mean, that's not my fault. I have a good reason. I mean, maybe Ken got a card we didn't see, but I think it was just engineering, and that's pretty weird to me. Yeah, I'm going to hold judgment until I see what exactly Ken is doing here. But, yeah, I mean, if this is just for engineering. KLJ building stables, so KLJ is threatening my sheep as well. Kai plays guest. Well, family grow didn't flip, which is fine. It means I get a grow second at the very least. I'll build a room first action. Ken's gonna read stone food here, obviously. This has to be officer. Oh no, Ken has to start player here. But yeah, this has to be officer. No, Ken's not start playing. Well, that's great. Now I grow last just because Ken's... I don't know what Ken's doing. I still have to build here just in case ALJ doesn't start player for some reason, but I have no idea why they wouldn't. I feel like Ken's just mono train wrecking my game. Yeah, I mean, it's not like this was a weak game, Ock game. I mean, it wasn't super strong, but there were plenty of very strong cards. Like, we got Hedgemaster, Wealthiest European, Barnmaster, Hobby Farmer came back, Plowmaker came back. Like, if people didn't have strong cards, I don't know why we got these cards back. Like, well, KLJ taking 2 sheep. Okay. Well, hopefully Redstone food comes back. If not, I'm going to have to, like, take 3 food. Why is... I don't know what's going on. Why are those sheep so important? It's worse than traveling players. If it's just for food. Did we pass anything that cares about animals that much? I don't remember. I mean, hopefully Ken has to start player here, I imagine. No, okay. Well, we're gonna have to naked start player, I guess. Oh, this works with stone. I didn't realize that. Okay, this makes a little bit more sense now. This is an officer game, but, yeah, I mean, I still don't really agree with it. Now we have to start player boar breeding and pray that family grow flips. I guess we'll... If Family Grow doesn't flip, my game just ends on the spot. KLJ gets to traveling players here. Yeah, I mean, KLJ is winning this game. Yeah, I for some reason I thought engineering only worked in clay. This makes significantly more sense, but I still don't know if I necessarily agree with it. It's probably fine. I mean, Ken didn't first pick engineering, though, so I don't know. Well, at least we didn't get completely screwed. I'll play Wealthiest European next round, and Reno, I think. Does Ken not have the officer? Ken has to have the officer. I forgot about Indentured Servant. I maybe should have taken that knowing there was officer in the game, but I don't think that was in the Cattle Breeder pack. I think that was in the Barnmaster pack, so I don't feel bad about not taking it. I mean, Ken has to have officer here, right? There's no way he doesn't. How much clay do I need for clay at extension? So clay at extension is 4 clay, so taking a 4 clay covers clay at extension and stone oven. I would still need 2 more clay for bakery, but that's fine. I'll probably just take reed 5 stone off of Wealthiest European. Don't know what these symbols mean. Has to be officer, right? No. Wow, so Ken didn't have the officer, and he's doing this. Yeah, I don't agree with that play at all, then. I don't think Indentured Servant is worth it. That's completely wild to me. I mean, maybe he just doesn't have other ox to play early. But yeah, like I just don't think 2 stone or 2 food per round was worth giving up on occupations that aggressively. Like Ken took some truly abysmal actions over playing Ox. Like Ken took naked start player over playing an Ox. So Kai has to start player here. Ken will probably take 6 wood, but I'll snap it up, obviously, if Ken doesn't take it. Okay, KLJ has Shepherd's Kitchen. That makes the sheep crab a little bit more... makes it make a little bit more sense. Still not totally sure I agree with it, but it is perfectly reasonable. Ken will take 6 wood here. Yeah, I think I'd rather take 4 clay to set up for clayhead extension in case Ken doesn't take start player. I should be able to get a 4 wood next round at the very least, if not a 5 wood. KLJ will probably buy the well here, I would guess. I'll have to eat the boar for feeding, which is a bit annoying, but it's not the end of the world. KLJ taking reed is perfectly fine by me. Hopefully they build, what's it called? BMW instead of the well. It's probably just a setup for another room build, but I don't really care. Kai taking 2 sheep for... Oh, Graham Wrangler, I didn't even notice them play that. Ken takes the other wood. Okay. Maybe Ken's gonna fence early. I don't know. I really don't know what Ken's doing. We definitely will play Wealthiest European here and buy Stone Oven. Reed, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stone. Can pass clay at extension, so he should know he has to start player, which I'm fine with taking 4 wood. It sets up for Hedgemaster, it sets up for threatening, what's it called? It threatens the well. Oh, I forgot about Nail Basket. I should have taken 1 more reed. Whatever. It's too late now. Can start playing, so I don't need to worry about it too much. There's a chance we'll be able to bakery. Yeah, so I can go 4 wood, Plowmaker, take grain. I'll be able to... Well, I have to be careful about this Sobek. But I should be able to... what's it called? Start player, plow, and sow next round, as long as this grain doesn't get too threatened. We definitely want the 4 wood. Nobody should take the grain, I don't think. So I might, if plow comes back to me, I'll plow over taking grain, I think. I think it's more threatened. Grain elevator right now. Yeah, so taking grain would give us 5 grain. Maybe taking grain isn't, like, maybe it's not worth risking taking a grain not wheeling. Kai takes fishing for feeding, sure. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna take a grain here. I really shouldn't risk it getting taken by anybody. Okay, now I'm definitely taking it. There's a lot of pressure on feeding for some reason. KLJ will probably buy, We'll probably buy BMW or well here, I would imagine. Man, Great Elevator is so good. I haven't played it in a while, so I forgot that it's just, like, so crazy. Oh, we can also play potatoes on our next family grow. That's good. We will have to be careful about passing clay at extension to KLJ. Wow, KLJ taking clay. So KLJ's Renoing last action. Yeah, we'll play Plowmaker here, and then probably first action Plow next round to set up first, so... Also sets up for Bakery. I'm not super worried about somebody trying to jump us. It's going to be hard for Kai to jump us. They have to start player, then take wood in to build, and it's very possible KLJ can jump them. By the same token, KLJ probably can't jump us, because if they start player, Kai can take wood and they'll be ready to build. Also, I wouldn't be surprised if KLJ bought BMW here and made it impossible for themselves to build. They're probably buying the well, but yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Ken, I think, took a clay off of this treasure hunter, so he has some kind of clay improvement. Yeah, he had one stone before. Renovation with, well, I would imagine. Sunday school, wow. I forgot about that. I would love for that to get passed around to me. Ken first actioning, playing an Ock. Interesting. Yeah, we plow for sure. KLJ taking more sheep because their feeding sucks. Kai might actually go for the star player here. They can go start player 2 would build a room. Okay, they're taking the wood first. That's good for us. Makes sense. Because they don't know about clay at extension, so they don't know we can jump them. Theoretically, Kai could destroy my game by start playing here. Oh wow, there was riding plow in this game too. Man, so everybody just passed this Plowmaker for forever and then got rewarded by opening up strong plows. We passed KLJ swing plow, Ken opened up riding plow. That's wild. Yeah, I'm gonna start player the clay hat extension here. If Kai really wants to so bake, they can. I mean, it will fuck me over, but I think it's way more likely that they, what's it called? That they would start player, and then I'm just fucked. Okay, KLJ has the officer. Yeah, so Ken did all this work just for an indentured servant. It's wild. KLJ's gonna have to eat, like... KLJ is not gonna be able to breed their sheep. So they play officer on the Sunday school, obviously. Wow, so we can buy the well, actually. Well, I want to buy bakery, so that it will take up some of my stone, but I want to continue reedstone fooding anyways. Or just like... Oh, there's a huge pile of reed here, too. Or stone here, too. I'll probably first section 4 stone. If KLJ or Kai doesn't build a room here. Alright, taking clay. Awesome. We definitely so bake. Oh. Yeah, if we get 4 stone next round, I will snap it off. I have to imagine Kai's taking either the 3 stone or building a room here, though. Okay, they're building a room, so somebody else will be able to take the 4 stone and build the well, unfortunately. Not the end of the world. Like I said, we're fine taking reedstone food because we want to build rooms. Build more rooms, since both KLJ and Ken are not competing for family grow at all, for whatever reason. The Clayhead extension also dies with KLJ, which is pretty crazy. Yeah, I mean, obviously the officer comes out, so KLJ is doing fine, but, oh, immigrant son. Okay, very nice. Do I have to family granada here? No, I can build stable. Oh, no, I can play potatoes. Yeah, I didn't mention it, but Ken has Storehouse Keeper, which is like a good early game Ock and not a very good late game Ock. So, again, I just don't agree with how Ken played this game. I mean, obviously, that doesn't mean as much coming from me, since the way Ken played this game significantly hurt my game. But yeah, I mean, still, it's just unfortunate. So there is a lot of clay. We'll have to take 2 clay next round. Ken took the 4 stone. Of course, he'll probably buy the well. We want... I guess at this point, another room's not happening. So I should just start taking wood. Nobody can hold these boar right now, so I could hedge keeper. Yeah, or hedge master. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Yeah, that 4 clay getting taken means we're definitely not going to be able to build another room this game, which is fine. We have some start player actions. Joinery also is looking like it might not happen. It's probably worth it with trees for the citizens to play joinery, but yeah. I guess I could have just built the well there. Maybe that was the line. I mean, it's too late now, but that was definitely a consideration. KLJ is not taking the boars, so we get them because Kai definitely can't take them, can't hold them, can't eat them. Kai taking Reed, maybe gonna buy BMW, maybe just wants to build a clay room. Yeah, still needs another clay for a clay room, but who knows, maybe they're gonna buy a fireplace. Yeah, Ken buys the well, obviously. We're start player, so we might get 4 wood or 3 wood next round. Right now we're a little bit behind. Oh no, we're 1 card behind in Humble Farm Boy. Playing Hobby Farmer probably isn't necessary, but we definitely want to play Barn Master. Probably want to play Nail Basket. I hate that's minimizing crap. I don't know why it does that. Nail Basket is almost certainly worth it. It's just so strong with Hedge Master. It lets us turn a stone into points, and sometimes we'll be able to take the stone again. Kai taking start player, so they might get a big wood grab. I guess there's a lot of pressure on wood this game. We should start taking wood like first action every round. There's no pressure on plows. KLJ has a swing plow. KLJ will take 3 wood here. Or should. I should say. Oh, there's also Immigrant Son. Did Kai announce... Kai did not announce ceramics. That's a bit cheesy to not announce a card that encourages people to block a lot, but whatever. Nobody can block pottery, so it shouldn't matter. I'll first action read Stone Food, I think. Oh, Ken plays Village Well, so Ken's gonna rebuy the well, it looks like. That's fine. We want to play Bakery this round, I think. We also want 3 wood. I think solving or feeding is most important, so we should take Reedstone Food. I didn't take this food, but whatever. Yeah, we'll go 2 clay, Major Minor Bakery, 3 wood, I think. Well, we'll take 3 wood next. We'll have to write 1 grain, but that's not the end of the world. Yeah, somehow in a game where 2 people went to stone early, 4 stone floated. Oh, Ken's gonna rebuild the well. Yeah, that's bad for us. In that case, we should plow here so we can sow again. Sow and bake again. Oh wow, KLJ has debutante. That's very good for them. Yeah, KLJ's game is looking pretty good. Yeah, KLJ got crazy first stage action. That's because of Ken and Mind play. Then KLJ got a family grow second with no effort and got to stone pretty easily. KLJ, I would be shocked if they didn't win this based on that. I think I have to take a veggie and sow here. Sow bake. Oh, Ken takes a veggie. Do I just sow bake? I could take a grain first. That's probably worth it. I could just sow bake. I don't need all this extra grain. No, I shouldn't do this. So 9, 10, 11 is 3 grain. No. I guess KLJ could sell, which would be annoying. Selling here over taking 3 wood be pretty wild. Yeah, or fencing. Fencing is great here, considering there's going to be 2 great animal grabs next round. KLJ plays Dove Hunter, so we're getting 6 wood next round, unless Ken takes it, in which case we're getting Plow Sow or Family Grow. Hopefully we get 6 wood. Awesome. Yeah, we'll snap off 6 wood. This means we might now have the chance for joinery. I mean, there's a lot of stuff we need. 4 wood's not coming back here, I don't think, but if it does, we'll snap it up. Ken has to be taking 4 wood here, I think. In which case, we'll nail basket. Oh, Ken plowing. Okay, yeah, I'll take 4 wood. KLJ will probably start player here, I imagine. And we're tied on Humble Farm Boy right now, actually, so playing joinery and like nail basket and stuff is pretty bad. We want to play bakery for sure, but anything past that, I don't think it's worth it. Yeah, bakery, well, bakery is 2 stone and 2 clay for a point, and 8 food. Yeah, I mean, we need the food this game. Oh, Field Warden from Kai. That's good for them. Yeah, I think the fact that we're tying Ken on Humble Farm Boy makes taking start player a lot worse. Yeah, I mean, Nail Basket's fine and all, but 3 stone is also just great for us. KLJ buying the cooking hearth. Interesting. I mean, I guess they have nothing to do with this clay, but with Dove Hunter, that seems not amazing. I'll set up for the bakery here. Oh, KLJF debutante, of course. I don't think it's supposed to work this way, where you can use the guest first and then your family member. Like, I know that this is how people play cards that specify family members, but there was some ruling I saw that I don't think this should work this way. I think the guest should count as a family member for the effects of this card. I'll have to look again what exactly the card was that gave me that ruling. Wow, Ken's family growing again. Okay. Like, sure, I guess I'll plow sow. I sure wish I had grain cellar. But whatever. Grain is just a ton of food. I do have to fence this round. I think I'll just fence 10, leave myself 2 wood for joinery. And trees for the citizens is a 2-point action. Building joinery is a 2-point action. That's bad with Humble Farm Boy, but yeah, I mean, at this rate, I'm not super convinced that Ken's gonna tie me. I mean, he has these resources for something. Like, I don't know what it's for. KLJ first actioning a cow. Interesting. I'll fence next action. Hopefully have the chance to take 2 sheep, then my barn master will be much better. Am I gonna go for Humble Farm Boy? Because I can just fence 2 more. Yeah, I mean, Ken has these resources that I imagine he's gonna do something with. I'll fence the full 10. No, I changed my mind. So why I changed my mind was we're relatively point capped, I think. No, we're not. Well, we're not point capped, but at this point, I don't think we're getting Humble Farm Boy. Yeah, no, this was probably wrong. Because I need another stone action is the problem. Yeah, that's the real problem with this. I need another stone action in order to buy joinery. going for joinery treats for the citizens just isn't point efficient. I need to take animals. I need to play bakery. There's just way better things for me to do. I also need to play ox. I need to play both barn master and hobby farmer. I forgot to mention that, but that's important. Our last action will be either Reno or start player with bakery. Probably. Well, Reno if it comes back, because I don't need a start player. I would just be like family growing first action. Okay, Ken was planning on building a fourth room. Yeah, we're definitely not getting humble farm boy points this game, but going for the joinery treats for the citizens still isn't worth it. It's too many actions. Yeah, it's like an action for stone, an action to play joinery, another action to play treats for the citizens, and then joinery and treats for the citizens are just 2-point actions each. Joinery maybe is 2 food as well, but it's just like so not worth it. Kai plow sowing. That's good. Yeah, so hobby farmer, barn master is more important than hobby farmer, since vegetable isn't really threatened that much next round. Kai's probably not renovating this round to protect their fence. They want a reno fence since Ken can fence. KLJ also has immigrant son, so they might not want to. They might want to play another occupation. We renovate bakery here. We eat a grain and our food. Breed our boars, breed our sheep. So we have 1,000,000 extra grain to eat. I think our harvest is already covered. We can, oh no, we can't eat a boar. So we don't want to eat a boar. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 extra grain. So we don't have enough food if we want to play 2 ox, but we do have enough food to play 1 ox. Boar breeding from KLJ, sure. They'll probably plow sow first action. Yeah, I mean, we'll probably first action family grow if it comes to us, just to up our point cap. Cow is a 2-point action. Cattle breeder, well, cattle breeder is a 2-point action, but we probably won't have the chance to play an ox. We have 4 actions, so definitely playing barn master, getting a veggie either by taking a veggie or playing hobby farmer, taking a cow, and then family growing are the best 4 actions to us. Oops. Yeah, so I think our first priority is plow sow, or not plow sow, family grow, then 1 food ox, then cow than vegetable. Cow is probably more contested than vegetable. KLJ first action boars. I do not know why. Oh. Maybe they're struggling to feed? That's very strange to me. Oops. God. That's so annoying. We'll probably have to eat 1 point in boar, given that we both want a family grow and play an Ock. I guess if we don't get family grow and only get the chance to play 1 Ock. Okay, we're definitely getting into family grow, so yeah, we'll just eat a point. Ken is not going to play more cards, I don't think. So it's definitely worth it for us to play Ox. If we had a chance at getting Humble Farm Boy, we should not play Ox. Actually, that being the case, maybe I'll take Cow and Boar first. But no, Barnmaster is just way more points than anything else. Yeah, Barnmaster is always going to be worth it, I think. Well, obviously, if Humble Farm Boy is coming out, Barnmaster is a 0 point action, so it's not worth it. But I don't think Ken will just let us freebie Humble Farm Boy points. So we have 1 point here, 1 point here. Our farm's looking pretty good. KLJ will definitely... KLJ's farm is definitely also good, but we have an extra stone room. I guess KLJ will do something last action. Family grow, I guess. Ken take sheep. Yeah, I don't think we're getting... well, no. Kai could take a cow. Plow into plow sow is better though for them. So no, they're not taking a cow. Yeah, they're not taking a cow. Ken might take a cow. Ken needs a cow. I'll take a cow. KLJ wants to play another Ock, probably. Yeah, right now we're beating KLJ, but they do have 1 more action than us, and that action is going to be 3 points. Taking the cow also gives us a chance at Humble Farm Boy if Ken does something crazy. This game feels slower than it is. It looks like it's going very fast. It just feels slow for some reason. I don't know. How long has the stream been up? Only an hour and 15 minutes. Yeah, that's great. Kai takes a vegetable, so we need to hobby farmer. Is hobby farmer more points than barnmaster? No. Oops. God, this is so annoying. I need to figure out why this is happening. Ken. Sobegs, sure. We will, yeah, we'll play Barnmaster first. They're the same amount of points. Okay, cool. KLJ didn't play an Ock for a field. Kai didn't play an Ock either. Awesome. Alright, looks like we should win this then, because we had very efficient end-of-game actions, and KLJ did not, I don't think. Yeah, I don't even see how KLJ gets a point with their last action, unless Ken plays a Ock here. No. Nope. So we eat 6 grain. And granary. So we'll have some extra grain. Breeder sheep. Breeder boar. And this is our final farm. 49 plus 4, 53. Good score. Not amazing, but definitely the win. Oh, Ken did play an improvement, but there's a good chance he wouldn't have done that if I hadn't played an improvement, and I think playing the Ox was definitely worth it. It was 49, right? Yeah. Yep, so pretty straightforward game. We grew first. We had strong cards. That was about it. Ken definitely hurt us, but I mean, there were some benefits. We got to start player. Wait, we got to grow first because Ken didn't fight for start player, and KLJ also didn't fight for start player, which was nice. KLJ has 45, Ken has 48. Okay, so Ken got second, so not a bad game considering how much I trash talked him. I like I said, I don't think he played bad. I just don't necessarily agree with the path he took. Like, I just don't think Indentured Servant is that high of a payoff, but I mean, it's still alright, obviously. Alright. KLJ needs to end the game. Oh, Ken had Stockman. Wow. Um, 53, 48, oh. 48, 45, 38, 48, 53, 45, 38. Yeah, I mean, maybe Ken was also playing for Humble Farm Boy points by going for this. But, who knows? Whatever. It ended up working out for us. We ended up getting the win. So, me complaining is pretty stupid. But that's it for this one. Thank you all for watching. If you're watching this stream, I'll probably play another game later tonight if you want to watch that. If you're watching on YouTube, thank you for watching my videos, and I will see you guys next time.